There.
Oh, right, there it is. Okay. No worries. Hello.
Good to go. Hello. I've never met you before, have I, Gareth?
No, never.
How's development going with Jarheads then?
How's it going?
Yeah.
It's still going.
Good.
I think that's the main point. Is 2 years later since we first had an interview.
I just ran over myself.
It's still going, but it's getting closer. There's a light at the end of the tunnel now.
That's
I think
good.
That's the main thing.
That's good. So what sort of... I suppose we should really introduce the game. This
Sure,
is
yeah.
Jarheads.
Sure.
It's, as you can see on there, cannon fodder. Bro, you can't see that on the show, can you? Waiting for the cameraman there, he's just like, nope. Yeah, it's cannon fodder brought to the modern, which is always a good thing. I'm trying to not kill myself with rockets, because I like blowing stuff up. Anyway, let's talk about the game instead of just playing it on camera.
Keep playing and talking.
Oh, no.
It's
no.
a skill.
They tried to make me do that over hand stream.
It's like
and
being
I
a drummer,
failed.
right? You got
I can, well, kind of. He's a better drummer than me.
drummer.
But yeah, last time we talked, a lot of stuff's happened and developed with the game.
A lot of
since
stuff.
we did.
So I don't know where I was like 2 years ago. Not anywhere near as close as I am now, but yeah.
lot
So
of
since then, the entirety of the campaign is now done. So we've got a 50 mission campaign in there
Nice.
to launch. We're going to have multiplayer, so you can play the whole campaign in co-op. This is online. Play the whole campaign in co-op with a mate. There's also competitive multiplayer, which I'm still working on, which is why it's not done yet.
Okay, so
So the
that's
competitive multiplayer is up to 8 players online, and it's deathmatch, team deathmatch, capture the flag, and I've got football mode in there as well.
obviously because cannon fodder always missed a football.
Well, there was a release that was put out on an Amiga format cover disc, or one of the magazines anyway,
Okay.
called Cannon Soccer, and it was like a little game. It was like Cannon Fodder.
I can't remember that.
So because Sensible Software did Sensible Soccer, and they
Yeah.
did Cannon Fodder, right? And so someone did like a hack of Cannon Fodder, or a hack of Sensible Soccer. I don't know which way it was. But they basically had like the cannon fodder do, so you can move around, and you were shooting a football, and like you were trying to play football, but also shooting each other and throwing grenades and stuff. It was cool.
Absolutely
But I had the
bonkers.
idea of making a football mode for Jarheads. I nearly said cannon fodder there because
Nearly.
I always get those mixed up because cannon fodder's
Gee,
the inspiration for the game.
Yeah, and it was a big inspiration.
A massive
It being
inspiration, yeah.
one of your favourite games of all
Absolutely,
time.
yeah.
I can't stop looking across. My first computer was an Amiga, so I'll
Yeah.
always live it like
Wasn't
giddy.
my first computer.
Ah,
I started on the Acorn Electron and BBC.
Oh, Acorn, yeah, we had one of them in my primary school.
Yeah, absolutely. So
Cool.
same here. And then I think it was '88 that my dad brought home an Amiga 500, and I think it's fair to say that it changed my life, even though it's like
Oh,
really
yeah.
nerdy. But
No,
having the Amiga brought home, like that actually changed my life. It's a pivotal moment.
Yeah,
For me, I
I will always remember
Yeah.
him coming in with the red box.
Yeah.
With all the faces on the front, all the game
yeah.
pictures,
Oh,
and
the
just plugging it
cartoon
like.
classics pack.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Oh man, yeah.
Yeah.
And just firing it up, and some of the things that we used to play on it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was way ahead
Amazing.
of its time, right?
God,
if
yeah.
you've been used to, the basic prompt of an Electron or a Spectrum or anything like that, to see the workbench and be able to move around with the mouse and all that sort of
No
stuff.
cassettes.
Yeah, exactly. So loading off a floppy disk, like everything loaded super fast, no waiting for tapes. It was like magic. It was magic.
Yeah.
And
And
that really inspired me at a young age to get into games first of all, but also later on to really start making games properly.
because this isn't cannon fodder's not the only Amiga game you've kind of brought up,
It's
is
not.
it?
It's not. No, you're right. There's been quite a few. Now I showed you yesterday my 1 month little go at making a game based on Walker, which was a Psygnosis DMA design classic.
One of my favourite
so I've
games.
done that, but one that you may not know about actually, the first game that I would call like my first indie release when I became an indie developer, whatever the hell that means. I started making games for Xbox Live Indie Games when that was a thing back on the 360, and I released a game called
Cracking
Dysnomia,
game. Oh yeah.
which was based on Alien Breed. So there's a bit of a theme with my games, isn't it? I rip off games from the Amiga era and bring them
You had a
into-
great idea. Mine now.
Yeah, absolutely. I do original stuff every now and again. But,
there's nothing wrong with that. In my opinion, there's nothing wrong with that because you've got Cannon Fodder was such a big game for the time, and it inspired so much stuff that people can pick this up and play it, and then look into it and realise that Cannon Fodder was a thing, and then they can start getting into that. So it's just bringing the old school into new technology. It's the same thing we were talking about with Antstream. They're just doing a different way of doing it. But there isn't a game on the market that isn't inspired by another game, is there? It's impossible.
There are no original ideas anymore, right?
No.
It's just how you bring 2 different ideas together, or 3 different ideas, or whatever, and then mash them together to create something new, right?
Exactly. You got Call of Duty is Wolfenstein 3D. If it wasn't for that game, you wouldn't have a 3D. Well, you would have a 3D because someone else would have done it. But it's some of the biggest games on the planet you can trace back to one guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've got an idea. Let's see how it goes. But where's Jarheads going from here? Anyway, to go back to the point of talking.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. So obviously Jarheads is a hobby. I do it as a part-time thing. I do all my game development as a part-time, spare-time thing. Got a day job that keeps me really busy. So these things take time, and I've been working on Jarheads for not quite 6 years now, but will be in August. It's getting so close now. I'm really hoping that it's going to be done this year, and I am saying like this summer. It's real. It's so close. I can touch it, right? It's almost there. This year it's coming out on Steam. I don't have any plans for any other kind of console launches or anything like that at the moment. Just purely trying to get it out on PC. And it is a mouse-driven game. So I've not actually tried it with any sort of joypad controls or anything like that. Something I might look at doing just to see if there's any viable route to like a Switch port or something like that. But don't take that as a
no. I'm just thinking it would be difficult to do it on a gamepad because it's twin stick, but you can do with a third stick for actually moving the map around because you need the map.
It'll be quite tough to. I've got ideas how to do it.
The Switch could be interesting. Because you've still got the twin stick and the touchscreen, so it could work. But anyway, we're getting well off. So you're looking for a summer release again.
Hopefully, yeah.
touch all of the wood. But
I don't know when in the summer. I was hoping for I wanted to have it out on my birthday, which is like in July.
Happy birthday to
that's
you.
It's only like two months away now, and it's near. We'll see. 2 months seems a little bit close now, but it could be done. I've got next week off, so maybe I'll really get into it next week.
Get it knocked out then. One thing I've just spotted, which I've never noticed before, is that logo.
Steam
Workshop.
Oh, yes, we probably haven't talked about this.
No, we haven't. I didn't know until I just looked across and
not showing this here, but so in the full game of Jarheads, the editor is integrated into the game. So it's right there on the main menu. You can just click on, I've called it the Jar Editor.
I like it. Okay.
So you can make your own maps directly in the game. So it's using the exact tools that I wrote to design the maps. So you basically just paint. I wish I could show it to you now. I'll maybe give you some B-roll. But you can basically paint down the trees. You raise and lower the landscape. And then you put down prefabs like the huts and the fences and the roads, all that kind of stuff. So it's quite simple to make your own map. The interface is a bit fiddly because it's not really end user friendly at the moment. I might go back and work on that a bit more after launch, but it's a bit developer mode, but it does the job. So you'll be able to make maps, and then you put them together in what's called a map pack. So it could either be just one map, or you could make 10 maps, and you can make your own mini campaign if you wanted to, of 10 maps, and then you upload that to Steam Workshop, and then everyone else, as any other game with Steam Workshop, you can just basically go and browse what people have made and subscribe to it. That brings it straight down into the game, into the main menu. You just drop down a little drop-down box and choose a campaign.
Brilliant.
So you can make map packs of campaign, or you can make map packs of competitive maps as well.
Right.
So you can make your own deathmatch maps. And, capture the flag and all that kind of stuff.
That would be good. And you know that you're going to end up with map pack after map pack of.
I'm really hoping that
somebody is going to do it.
That takes off. It'll be so cool if the whole editing thing takes off in the Steam Workshop.
Steam Workshop. Well, I've found that Steam Workshop. when I'm looking for a new game, I've got to admit I do look to see if it's got workshop,
Sure.
because it just boosts how much replayability a game's
It
got.
does, yeah.
I know BeamNG have never supported it, but they're looking at it. So it's because they've got their own mod repository thing. So if they could incorporate that, it'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Every game should have it. But no, it's looking really smart. So have you got any plans after Jarheads?
Yeah, so to relax and not worry about it for a bit. So I've got a game in mind that I want to do next. Obviously, I'll be supporting Jarheads, and depending on how successful it is, if it brings in a lot of players, if it's popular, if it makes me enough money to maybe cut down on my hours of work or something like that, then I might even take it forward. I've got an idea for like a Jarheads 2, I suppose.
Okay.
But the way that I've designed it means that I could expand it with DLC or extra map packs and all that sort of stuff. But I think for now, what I'll probably do is see how the launch goes. And I've got an idea for a few little map packs that I want to put out. Like I've got some almost like almost like a trick shot campaign pack that I want to put out, which will be like lots of little tiny maps that take like 10 seconds to play or something like that, but it puts you in a tricky situation. So there's one map in the game that you might have played where it puts you in the middle of an island and there's like 8 rocket dudes pointing at you like this, right? And you've got to shoot them all really quickly to get out of it. So I want to make like a campaign pack that's that, like nice. 10 or 20 maps of just like little situations like that you've got to get out of. So yeah, I'm going to put out a few little mini campaigns as DLC, free DLC. But yeah, looking further into the future, I've got another game idea based on some Ludendare game jams that I want to work on.
Okay.
And I'll be doing a lot more of that. I'm going to take my time before I jump into the next project.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure that I do something that isn't going to take quite as long as Jarheads did. I want to do something a little shorter, a little snappier. Yeah, I've got some ideas.
Excellent. So, is this up on Steam for wish lists?
Yes, yeah, you can wish list it on Steam
access.
right now. At this show, I'm actually running a closed beta, so people are signing up on that, and that will get opened out as I get closer to launch. Maybe in a month or two, I'll be opening that up to everyone.
Okay.
So just be able to bung in an email address or something, and I'll send them out a key. And that will run right up to launch. The closed beta is going to give them an 8-mission demo of the campaign. But more importantly, it will give them access to the editor, so people will be able to start making maps and get them uploaded for launch.
Nice. So Workshop's already popular before.
Yeah, if people get into it, it'd be really cool if they do.
Yeah. Well, it's looking really smart. But one thing I want to see in it, some sort of survival wave mode.
Right. Okay. People have mentioned that before.
Yeah, you've got your map, and then you just X amount of waves, or just go as long as you can. Would be quite smart, because you've got your tanks and that. Yeah. Just see how far you can go. It'd be a good way for having high scores. So let's see if we see that. Cheers, Gareth.
Okay.
One more question.
Yep.
What's your favourite dinosaur?
My favourite what now?
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
Yeah.
The raptors. Yeah, raptors. Raptors are cool.
That's now the leader.
Clever girl.
We've now, exactly. Everybody. We've got 2.5 for T-Rex, but now we've just hit 3 for Raptor, so they're winning at the minute. But
they're
that's
really
brilliant.
like chickens, though, aren't they? In real, they were chickens.
Yeah. There's all technicalities that I can't remember because I'm too tired. So watch the film. Cheers, pal.
Cheers, Dave.
I'll speak to you soon.